What's up, parceros? How's it going? How's your day been? I was totally surprised and confused and confounded by all the people that watched my last video in English. It motivated me to make this video because it's like I got 10,000 subscribers and I got to 5,000 views, which is a really good percentage. So thanks to all you guys that are watching my videos in English. That's super cool. I do it to inform and entertain you guys, you know, like next level education shit. Anyway, I got a day coming up in Bogota and I'm gonna make it interesting and you guys are gonna hang out with me for it, and it's gonna be dumb lit, fam. I mean, it's gonna be dope as fuck. ¿Puedo pedir un favor?
Sí, señor.
¿Le puede decir a la cámara, Bogota is dope?
¿Es dope?
Is dope.
Es dope.
Ah, sí, así es. Bogota?
Hola, buenos días. Bogotá es dope.
Epa, yeah, you guys heard it. You know what's good. Alright guys, so I'm right now in the middle of the 7th Avenue in Bogota. That is one of the bigger avenues. It's one of the main routes that cuts across the city. And if you look behind me, and there's people on their motorcycle, on their bicycle. That's what I meant to say, bicycle. Yeah, so there's a lot of people on their bicycle because that's what people do here in Bogota on Sundays. They're like, you know what, we're gonna spend time outside and families. They let the road open, and there's a lot of people that do it, and I think it's really pretty. So we're gonna go investigate a little bit more, check out what this whole shutting down the roads is about. So I'm right here. What was your name?
Diego.
Diego. So I'm here with Diego. We were talking about the CYCLOVÍA, La CYCLOVÍA, that's how you say it in Spanish. And pretty much what happens is everybody gets together and they're like, we're gonna walk or we're gonna ride our bike. We're gonna be healthy. We're gonna take in the sun. We're gonna like be in family and exercise. And so it's a pretty cool experience. I've never done it before. I've been in Colombia for the past 5 years. I've never gone out on a cyclovia. So it's kind of interesting, like I'm here in the moment and I don't know what to do. I'm kind of just like that gringo that's talking to a camera, but whatever, it's cool. Because I want you guys to be good and entertained, I am going to go and try and dance over there. I'm not a good dancer, but you know, you gotta learn somehow. So my buddy here's gonna film me. I'm gonna go in there and try and learn how to dance. Really bad idea.
So in this part, I forgot to speak in English, but I basically just said, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me unsuccessfully try to integrate into a dance.
There's something really cool about Colombia is that all the food here is different from any food that you'll ever see. So we got this is called mazorca, so it's like corn and it's barbecued, and then you got morcilla, chorizo, all kinds, and then this is an arepa, and this musica is lit. Oh man, I'm speaking in Spanglish.
Got the Colombian bathroom tour setup going on. Something that you see in Colombia a lot more frequently than in the United States is that guy, a urinal. Wow! And they don't always have the lids on the toilet, and it's a gringo thing. Like for me, I'm like, oh, I wish there was a lid. It's not necessary, but I have a hard time pooping when there's not a lid, so there's always that. But you know, it's a bathroom, you can use it, it's not too hard. I don't know why I included this in the video.
Now I'm on the 7th Avenue and it's cleared out, like there's nobody on here, and it feels really weird. It's kind of New York-esque. it reminds me of New York. So like, you got some huge buildings that are all along here. This part of Bogota has a really international feel to it, like completely different from where we were earlier. So that's something that's worth noting about Bogota, is that you can travel 10 blocks in Bogota and you get a completely different vibe and experience. So I just crossed over into like the really busy, popular area. I was like in the middle of nowhere, or where I was like all alone, and then I came around a corner, and then there's so many people here now. So I think we're close to the flea market. I'm gonna show you guys the flea market. It's gonna be dumb lit, fam. All right, guys, so I am now in the flea market here in Bogota, and it's crazy how much you can, there's so much stuff that's just like, you know, like blast from the past, artifacts. I'm like, wow. This supermarket is like crazy familiar. This flea market is like crazy familiar. It makes me think of like, it's just like in the United States, just a different location, but you still see just as many like random artifacts from the past. You got some glasses here. It's crazy. I'm just like, wow, what's going on? You got some books, teachers and drugs. I don't even know what that's talking about. That's crazy. Marks, we got marks. Don't forget marks. So I can't believe how many buttons they got. I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but there's like Slayer. There's like American bands from the 1990s. It's really kind of weird to find them here. There's so many, like, and then you got like, you know, random books. This reminds me of my childhood, you know, definitely. Like, I got my 4-year-old game on. That's what we're talking about. And if you look over here, there's just so much random stuff. Look at this. We got a camera from like, I don't know, 1970, 19 something. And then over here, we got Nintendo 64 accessories. I would have killed for this when I was like 7 years old. Look at all these games. I actually don't recognize any of these titles, but I definitely recognize these cartridges. Remember when you were like 8 years old and you had to blow them out so that the games work? Oh, no, I don't think anybody actually remembers that. But all this, like Super Nintendo, I hadn't seen that since I was like 8 years old, literally. No, 4 years old. I don't even know. We got games, more games. We got ancient games. Look at these guys. These are like from the 1911s. And then you got monies from all over the world. And there's some monies, you know, like dentist gear, camera lens. There's just so much stuff here. Wow. And then we got, oh my God, there's more stuff. Like, where do people get this stuff? That's what I can't believe. Like, there's like water bottles from like the Civil War and, okay, maybe not. Okay. That was the video for today. I hope you guys liked it, exploring the flea market here in Bogota. A typical Sunday. Don't forget, if you like this video, subscribe. All right, guys, so I just knocked over this goalpost. I was gonna do pull-ups and I totally made it fall. I think it was already broken though, but we're gonna try and fix it. Yeah. Definitely was broken before. Yeah.